Hello everybody, this is your boy, Always Rage Gaming, and welcome to a reaction video. I am going to be reacting to Iron Cameraman, because to be honest, I've been looking at some videos lately about when a Skibidi Toilet episode 78 is coming out, and well, I got some news for you. I got it right here, right now. I've been trying to see if Elite Cameraman's posted a video, and well, he hasn't uploaded a video about 2 months. But we got some leaks. And so y'all go ahead and like and subscribe to the bad boy. Make sure y'all turn on the notification bells. Do the same to me, yeah. I will put his channel into my description below. I am at work right now, so if the frame's a little off, that means I'm recording on my phone right now. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and watch this bad boy. Like and subscribe, and let's do this.
Hi guys, Iron Cameraman here. This is one of those times when the hype was totally worth it. Mr. Boom didn't just drop some spoilers, he did it old school style, with atmosphere, attention to detail, and just the right amount of mystery. First off, the spoilers this time feel more like posters, the kind he usually shares after an episode drops. Each one is beautifully rendered and looks like a full-on piece of artwork. And second, he brought back the puzzle game. He sent different parts of it to different YouTubers, including...
Okay, so he did send it to other YouTubers. Now there is other YouTubers I will react to, just waiting on the video to come out. But Steak, now don't get me wrong, I really want to react to his videos also. But yeah, let's get into it.
me. So make sure you watch this video until the end. We'll piece together the hidden message and figure out what he's really trying to say. Out of all the posters, the one that hit me the hardest was the one with TV Dad. It's got a completely different vibe compared to the rest. Despite the destruction and burning background, he's just smiling. Maybe it's a hint at a small victory, or just a rare moment of peace. The scene kind of reminds me of that famous meme, the dog sitting in a burning room saying, "This is fine." Like, behind that calm smile is total awareness of how hopeless things really are. Mr. Boom once again shows that even through spoilers, he can pull us into the dark but weirdly deep world of Skibidi Toilet. And even in all that chaos, there's always a tiny glimmer of hope. Not just for us as viewers, but for the characters too. Oh, and one more detail I couldn't ignore. There's a birthday cake on the table with candles. Could it mean that Larry's going to have a birthday in episode 78? If that's the case, then yeah, his happiness makes total sense. Even in the middle of all this darkness, looks like Larry's getting a little moment of joy in the middle of this war. If you want to cheer Larry up too, drop a like. I'll try to come up with something.
Yeah, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Wait a minute, that cake? If Boom puts it, okay. I'm having a feeling it's almost his birthday. This is a theory, a game theory, so I don't know.
Special for our poor TV guy. And now let's move on to the really interesting stuff. In one of the new spoilers showing the upgraded cameraman, we see something that looks like a tornado or some kind of vortex. You can tell by the flying debris and dust in the air. It's super similar to the tech the Astro UFO used back in episode 77 to destroy the TV Men base and capture Titan TV Man. But even though we did see some TV Men in the other posters, I kinda doubt the Astro toilets would launch the exact same type of attack again. It's probably something new. Maybe a tech that manipulates air, either to damage enemies or as some sort of distraction. And I have a feeling this new Astro hybrid is the one behind it. We see him standing alone on the battlefield, smoke clearing around him and debris scattered everywhere, just like what we saw in earlier leaks. That really makes it look like he's the source of this ability. Behind him, there's...
Wait a minute. That looks like a Astro toilet. Astro toilet. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's an Astro toilet soldier.
Also something that looks like a coil or a generator. Could be what's creating the vortex, kinda like the one the Astro UFO used. I mean, there's a small chance that the tornado was caused by this Astro toilet over here, but I doubt it. That one looks more like a regular Astro transporter, and nothing he's done before hints at powers like that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the hybrid's the one bringing this new ability into the... I noticed that the helmet he's wearing kind of looks like Juggernaut's headgear. I compared it to other spoilers, and I
Wait, what?
this new ability into the mix. By the way, doubt it. That
Okay,
one
there
looks
we
more
go.
like a regular
I accidentally pressed
astro transporter, and nothing he's done before hints at powers like that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the hybrid's the one bringing this new ability into the mix. By the way, when I took a closer look at the Astro hybrid, I noticed that the helmet he's wearing kind of looks like Juggernaut's headgear. I compared it to other spoilers, and I think this old one actually shows the same character. Based on what I found, his name is Hunter. That word popped up both on the spoiler image itself and in the file name. So it's safe to say that Hunter might be the official name of this new character in the Skibidi Toilet universe. Which brings up the obvious question, who is he hunting? I also noticed another interesting detail. There's a paw symbol on his helmet, just like the one Juggernaut and his kids have. That really caught my attention. Why is it there? It reminded me of that conversation between G-Toilet and Juggernaut back in Season 25, where G-Toilet said,
Wait, those are... The Astro toilets are dogs? That's what I'm getting at. Hold up.
the Jugger legacy must not suffer. That line made me think, maybe Mommy actually has more than one child, and the paw symbol is a direct hint that Hunter is one of them. Maybe this is what they call these children, hunters. Now, if the file name also included the number 2, we can assume this is the second hunter, and maybe we already saw the first one in episode 75. That would mean this new hunter is showing up to avenge his brother, and he's going after the agents responsible for hurting him. We'll see how that plays out on screen. Or it's possible the 2 just means this is the second spoiler image featuring this character, and the first one is that older poster. Based on the locations shown in the spoilers, it looks like everything's going down in the city, and it's going to be absolute chaos. The word Inferno literally appears in one of the shots. That probably means we're about to see one of the biggest and most intense battles in the whole Astro Toilet arc. If you look closely, you can spot different levels of enemies. On one poster, we see basic Astro foot soldiers getting wiped out by a giant TV man like they're nothing, while on another we see elite fighters, the top-tier Astro toilets. That makes me think the story structure might mirror episode 77, where both sides kept sending in stronger and stronger fighters, building up to a huge climax where one side finally came out on top. It wouldn't surprise me if this time we also get that gradual tension build-up, with each episode throwing in stronger enemies, and of course, a surprise twist at the end. And thinking back to all those leaks involving the Speakerman, it seems pretty clear that the power struggle is going to keep escalating until the Speakerman Armada shows up, led by Titan Speakerman. People have been talking about this since episode 77, but now it feels pretty much inevitable. Boom literally said, it's going to be hell, and if the Speakermen don't show up, this could be the last major loss for the whole Alliance and for Earth. I honestly have no idea how they're going to stand a chance against the Astro Toilets, but based on the older spoilers, it looks like almost every race is getting involved in the fight, from humans to the Skibidis. So it's totally possible we'll see the classic duo, Speaker and G-Toilet, back together in episode 78. Only this time, they won't be enemies, but maybe the only ones who can actually make a difference in this critical moment. Now we just have to wait, because when G-Toilet flew off after his fight with Juggernaut, I doubt it was just to take a break. By the way, I've got a little theory. The Speakermen will probably show up at the exact moment when the Astro Toilets start feeling way too confident. You know, when they get that smug grin on their faces. And then, boom, Titan Speakerman drops the biggest slap ever. Boom's used that kind of twist before, so there's a pretty good chance we'll see something like that again. Now let's talk about the puzzle leaks that dropped alongside the main spoilers. The first one, of course, was given to IBO 75. You can see it on screen right now. The second one went to the YouTuber Databayo. She showed it in her latest...
Yeah, that's what I forgot to look at. Databayo. But maybe I'm gonna go ahead and check her channel out too. Her, him, I don't know. But the second piece, the piece of the puzzle has to be complete.
Video. Another piece was posted by Elite Cameraman in the YouTube community tab. And the fourth one? That one ended up with me. Here it is. Right now, it's hard to piece together a full picture, but I've already got a few theories. The first thing that really stands out are the letters. It looks like they'll eventually spell out a word or phrase, but most people didn't notice that the letters are hidden not just in the center, but also in the heads of the silhouettes shown on the puzzle. Putting everything we've got together so far, I think the final phrase might be, "You shall not be joined, invaders." Aside from that, there are some characters shown on the puzzle pieces. At first, I thought they were robots or transformers, but then it hit me. They're probably astro toilets, or maybe even upgraded speaker men. That kind of armor and helmet shape is typical for Astros. But considering the Speakermen army might be using stolen Astro tech, it makes sense their designs could look pretty similar. For example, the new Astro hybrid we saw in an earlier spoiler has some parts that look almost identical. I'm not ruling out the upgraded Speakermen idea either. The shape of their heads really does look like speakers. And if we go off the possible message from the puzzle, there are two ways to interpret it. Maybe it's about the Skibidi toilets, who used to be the invaders themselves. And now, with the arrival of these enhanced speakermen, maybe they've decided they don't need the Skibidi's help anymore in the fight against the Astro toilets and could even turn against them again. Or, actually, I should probably hold off on my wild theories and wait for the final puzzle pieces to drop, because I'm already working on a more detailed breakdown of all the spoilers, and today we've just scratched the surface. Tomorrow's gonna be intense, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it.
Yep, make sure y'all do like and subscribe, like I just did. Y'all should like and subscribe. But yeah, everybody, I hope y'all do like and subscribe. And yeah, Always Rich Game is out. Peace.